somebody pop in my stream and start asking questions or talking. I don't want to be in the middle of the chat.
Probably get off the stream game podcast.
I'm not, man. I'm not doing that.
I'm just not doing that.
Because you're Canadian much over
Here. Then I would be expected to say things.
You already know what time it is. Back. It's 5th episode.
Pokemon.
Yeah, I can't wait till I get it. Yeah, I'm about to get this stream board set up. I gotta have hand claps and shit going
Pokemon.
whenever I say that. I feel like it's an accomplishment. Each episode we go on. Let me kill the music right here real quick. Say I'm happy to announce that we will be working on an intro here soon.
It's cool, but
that
I love
kind of
Game Boy.
Work between both platforms. Got to get a new ring light because my ring light decided to stop working.
Blue, that red.
So yeah, there's that.
Should
be able to see for the most part, but just know it's a little dark. My bad. But yeah, you already know what time it is. Appreciate y'all for coming out. Like I said, everybody watching on Twitch right now, everybody that's gonna be tuning in on YouTube, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you want to see. We're getting a lot of feedback from you guys. Online, offline. Appreciate y'all for showing love. You already know. Here with the bros. Got the Brody.
Everything is linked to something but the mag, man. I'm keeping my
got the Brody, Sleepy J.
What it do?
One and only kill. You already know. Listen, welcome to the episode of The Frustration Files.
Yeah,
and
I'm to do a mag.
Right now, we are actually doing Pokemon. So, the things that I can say about Pokemon.
So we got Hellfire and
again,
Ooze.
obviously.
Oh,
this is definitely one of the animes I fuck with.
I forgot I had Hellfire.
Well, you can't see. Hold on. Let me pull this out because this is looking kind of crazy now. All right, there you go.
Piece number 1.
Got Trico right here sitting in the mic. Man, got Pikachu somewhere back there in my room. I got
piece
over here on my desk. So,
excuse me, guys, coming through. Thank you.
Fuck with Pokemon.
Oh, why you gotta be so rude?
As I do a lot of the animes and shows that we talk about, I do have a fairly okay love for most of them. Oh, I'm getting ready to say, you see Mewtwo in the back right here, so they all over.
Doesn't want to give me extra gear slot.
But pisses me off, or what frustrates me really about Pokemon. And I guess covering any season that we want, I don't know. But main character, which I was just informed not too long ago, is not going to be the main character anymore. Thank God. But Ash Ketchum, I can't stand it. This nigga's been 13 forever. It took him 13 years to win a championship. It wasn't even a big one when he won the Orange Leagues. He died 5 times in the anime. There's countless stuff that I could riff on here with, but I'm gonna start that with my main point. I'm just mad at this man-child that never grows up, has countless adventures, and I think toward what gen that was, maybe Gen 7, maybe he got a little peach fuzz on his lip, but
I don't recall that.
Looked like I don't know if it was hair or they just put a little squiggly line. Let me see if I can look this shit up. I swear this nigga had a mustache or the resemblance of a mustache. But that is my starting gripe.
Yeah, I can agree.
Why is that shit stuck in my head?
I don't like how.
Why you gotta be so
whatever?
rude?
This doesn't make any sense. And his character development was through the Pokemon itself. It wasn't. Ash himself went through the thing. He stayed Ash the whole time.
Look, I knew I wasn't tripping. I'm about to show y'all real quick. All right. So this is clarified though. This shit is supposed to be blush marks, but this is a mustache. This shit right here.
No, it's under eyes.
So what? It was a weird ass mustache. The nigga's a weird boy.
Come on now.
I could have swore this shit was a look. First of all, it's under his eyes. His nose is right here, and those lines look directly right underneath his little nose. That could be a mustache. It was weird. I thought it was a mustache. And nigga, the blush marks is even weirder. He might as well just said this was a mustache.
Had to make him a little bit older.
This game still is one of the top games.
So that weird shit. I don't know what gen that was.
It reminds me of like the original. Who did it first? I want to say Call of Duty probably did it first.
I don't even know.
It's more like Spider-Man's
play. It don't matter. Y'all seen it.
They have a lot of Spider-Man style here.
If I look it up while I'm editing this video, I'll put it in somewhere right here or something.
Scene pressing a couple buttons throughout the scene.
What about you, Jay?
Man, well, I told you my gripe was the fact that Ash was, to me, never really
And
was
this whole
a
new
damn
thing is
Pokemon.
crazy. They really
Pokemon trainers, they befriended
introduced
everything.
Spike and ran with it.
Every episode was him saving something and becoming its friend, and it somehow wanting to be captured by him. It was never really him being like, you know what? I'm going out today to go catch something random, Venomoth, and you see this man hunting through the woods to go get a Venomoth. No, it was, oh no, we're at a picnic.
No.
Rocket's here. They're going to steal a bunch of Pokemon. And just so happened the Pokemon be like, you know what? He saved me. Let me go get a Pokeball.
So what's wrong with being friends with the creatures that you work with?
There's nothing wrong with being friends. But be what you are. And I feel like Charizard showed us to the truth of what being a false Pokemon master brings you to the fact of he never respected Ash.
What's the Charmander respect?
It kind of shows you there, just today in general, nowadays, you're trying to be friends with your kids. See where that gets you. You know, you got to be a parent first. Ain't nothing wrong with being...
Ain't nothing wrong with being nice, but
Right.
you got to be in your place.
Exactly.
Pikachu should have been put in Pikachu's place. No reason why Pikachu should have been able to neglect a Pokeball. You had to be on death's door in order for him to put it in a Pokeball. How crazy is
Let's go.
That's because Pikachu was that nigga.
No, who you gotta ask yourself, who's really the Pokemon? Who's the Pokemon master of this?
Shows you who wasn't that nigga.
We knew Ash wasn't that nigga. Nigga took 7 seasons to grow a fake mustache.
No, you just thought it was a mustache.
I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person who thought it was a mustache.
If anybody else thought that, y'all are crazy.
Look, if y'all watch this and y'all got this far, leave in the comments if that shit didn't look like a weird ass Waluigi mustache.
His eyeballs.
I'm gonna show y'all. That shit look like a Waluigi mustache. It's close enough.
And why would the mustache be that wide apart?
Why it took this nigga forever to grow up?
He got the same.
We're not gonna equate why it's just that far apart to why it took him forever to grow up. If he just never grew, the nigga never grew up. It just didn't make any. That was something that I just didn't like. It wasn't even like there was any character development. All the development was through the Pokemon change. He didn't. He stayed just like Goku.
Right.
Throw a little million is
dumb.
We had a good 77%.
That's when I have issues with.
We
You
close
see
to
everybody
Luma.
in the show.
Close to Luma.
I'll
Let's
even
see.
give it.
My
I've
phone
told you,
go
I
off.
give
Start my get off
credit
the
to Gary. At least Gary went out
see.
and got his Pokemon.
I got one
See the
Umber.
episode where Gary was like, you know what? I had to go save some Pokemon in order to capture Pokemon.
Check this out.
I think the only Pokemon I seen Ash catch on screen was the Caterpie.
That was the first episode.
This is a Waluigi mustache. Y'all can't tell me that
You might as well
shit.
keep that shit pulled up and put it in the video. Flash it in the video.
I am. If it ain't in the video, I'll put both of them together. Cause that is definitely a Waluigi mustache on his face. It just ain't connected. That's all. But
Come on, 77%.
you know what else pissed me off about Pokemon?
Let's
Other
go
than
for
the
the
fact
big
that
boy
this nigga
level.
ran into every legendary and caught none of them.
Ever shifting
Boy,
tower.
you can't accidentally drop a Pokeball.
Where is my?
He's the only person.
Thingy-ma-bob.
Matter of fact, I think he's
That's
met
the best
all
part.
legendaries, right? Except for what? Keldeo? I think he met Keldeo too. Did he ever
I think
meet?
it's Mount Keldeo.
He met Jirachi, I think.
Where's my thingy-ma-bob? My bob, my thingy-ma-bob.
This nigga, he got the best luck
Where's
out of
my
any
thingamajig?
Pokemon trainer from a small town called Pallet Town. And the nigga didn't catch one legendary.
He got one.
No.
One flick of the wand and I found
metal,
it.
whatever it is.
And I don't count that.
I don't even think he's a pseudo.
But not really. All these legendaries you done come across, you ain't try to catch not one.
He was friends with Mew. Listen, fuck catching the
We starting with poison.
legendaries. I would at least try to take one of them clones home.
I'm crying. He's off on that Mewtwo thing. For real. The things were going crazy. You ain't try to capture one of them. Where'd your Pokemon trainer instincts pop up then?
I would have took one of them. I was like, yo, Mewtwo, you owe me one, bro. Let me just get one.
Ain't no just get one. I'm getting one.
That was a good
No,
one,
see,
right, Sauce?
that you have to ask because the nigga already killed you once. And you got brought back to life with magical tears.
He
Yeah.
gonna have to kill me again. Me and my
He would-
boy. I tell you, me and
Every
my.
week.
I feel like Pokemon should be changed, bro. I feel like the master and the Pokemon should fight at the same time.
Jay,
You asking me out there throwing jabs and Pikachu's gonna be throwing thunder shocks?
Yeah,
I want you to rewatch the Pokemon movie. I don't think you really fully understand
Always take a
how
data
much
break.
of a
Right, because he would have
disadvantage.
tried to jab this nigga, and Mewtwo would have flung his ass across. Like,
Mewtwo was definitely he was with the bullshit. If that's one
I wanna
Pokemon
re-roll
you
that.
would have regretted running into, it was
I'm
that
not
one
trying to
because
use
he's
my
on the
arm, so I
same
use that
shit you
poison
want.
attack.
yeah, exactly.
Hit
Better
the
than the
trigger.
first Pokemon.
There's another man to switch
I
it out.
think me and Mewtwo would have great
I'm
buddies.
not doing that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
okay.
He would have
No, he
he would
would've-
have strangled the life out you.
Oh no.
I
Took the
don't
air
think
right
so.
about
I
you.
Finger
think-
bomb's about to cut off.
I feel like me and Mewtwo would have got along in the
And
sense
there we
that
go.
he'd been- You know what?
We got it. And
Out of all
we
these
need, oh my
bitches
god, they
that's
would
trying
give
to
us
catch
this
me.
and drill at the same
It's a
time.
real one.
I need drill for data breaks.
He hate humans.
I've been the one he would like
All right, let's
I
go to
don't know.
another.
because I'm
You
not
gonna try to
saying
capture
that-
him too?
Right, listen,
A
look,
basketball.
this is how Mewtwo is not liking you off rip. You're gonna show up with Pokemon. He already hates that. And do what? Try to talk to him. You're gonna try to sneak in the tag in. That nigga is folding you.
Literally backwards.
He gonna do
Beach
that
chair.
thing that Alakazam do with the spoon, but with you.
Exactly. It's your body.
Just saying, I would give it a try. You can't tell me you're just gonna sit here and just be like, you know what? That's Mewtwo. Let me not try.
Listen,
I
you
got-
two probably would have been the only one I
Right.
wouldn't try.
I would have been on that island and seen what happened. I'm telling you, I would have definitely tried to steal a couple of them clone Pokemon. I'm not trying that shit with Mewtwo.
I don't know. Jay got a death wish.
Right. I'm not trying that shit. And I probably wouldn't even have a Haunter. Ghastly, one of my favorite Pokemon. I wouldn't get one of them shits either.
But then what Pokemon scare you from getting Pokemon?
Scare me? No. Did you ever read this Pokedex entry? I'm not fucking with that.
There's a lot of Pokemon I wouldn't be fucking with. In theoretics, like if Pokemon was real,
You just said you was gonna try to capture Mewtwo.
I'm just saying, but like if Pokemon was real, there's a lot of Pokemon out there that you just wouldn't be fucking with. To be honest, you go a day at the beach would not be enjoyable. I can tell you that. Imagine you going to the beach and a Staryu could just come flying out of a wave.
I don't think Staryu something. A Gyarados?
I would have to catch it from a Magikarp. I ain't even. There's a lot of Pokemon I had to catch in their first form because I'm not trying to catch unless I got bigger and you Pokemon. But starting out, nigga, I'm gonna be at the beaches looking for a Magikarp flapping in the sand. I'm like, yes, this is my payday right here. Wait until 300 splashes later.
I think you gotta have a certain personality to have a Magikarp. You know, you gotta have some type of patience.
Hopefully we get drill again.
You a
bro.
Pokemon trainer, you ain't got nothing but time.
You gonna get mad when you tell it to use splash and it don't do nothing. You
Look.
gotta do that 300 times.
Hey, that's fine. I know what the outcome is. No
Yeah, the
fucking around. Let
outcome
me
is
find a
good.
gold Magikarp on the beach.
Oh man.
I'm dedicating my days and night. Magikarp Flail. It's all gonna pay off in the end, baby.
That is true.
Look, check this out. Gengar. And I don't know what gen this is, but Gengar, to steal the life of its target, it slips into the prey's shadow and silently waits for its opportunity. Haunter.
Dude, that's
It
the
likes to
first
lurk
one.
in the dark and taps shoulders with a gaseous hand. Its touch causes endless shuddering. I'm not going after none of this shit. Ghastly. It wraps its opponents in its gas-like body, slowly weakening its prey by poisoning it through its skin. There's no point. I'm not going to catch none of that shit unless there's a weird opportunity where somebody else caught it and they want to trade me, or I know I can catch it. Like I got like
Dear
prototype
Tim
ball where
creators,
the chance of
the
me
video
catching is
come-
it got to be over
Please
80.
give us some more Tims and some more Matt.
Or I could just
Thank
throw it. I'm not even. Now see me with the Ghastly. Oh, it's on. And y'all heard the Pokedex entry? Me with a Gengar Haunter, I'm like, yo, slip into that nigga shadow.
I was
Nigga start acting Jay. Strangle him with your tongue.
Yo, check this out. So, what would y'all starter Pokemon be if y'all had the choice?
if I had to choose
Starter Pokemon?
any of them, any Pokemon.
No legendaries.
Nah, I ain't worried about legendary. My first starter Pokemon would be Abra.
I would have to say would be all gens.
All gens.
I would say Charcadet.
That's solid. Mine would be Goomy.
Yeah, I know that's one of your favorites.
I get Goodra in no time. Me and my Goodra would be out here.
I say Charcadet because he has two different forms, so it's like I'll be able to, depending on
What armor you put
what
on
I
him?
would evolve it for the which.
I feel it. I hated how they kept picking up strays.
I say Abra because I gotta get that Alakazam, bro.
Nah, I
Why,
am.
so you can try to bend Mewtwo back.
Oh,
They not on the same level.
They ain't gotta be on the same level. Cause he gonna help me get the other ones. Is gonna help me get them down. I'm coming. I already told you. I'm coming.
He got a
with the
Venusaur.
Machamp. I'm coming with the Machamp.
And he got a Machamp, and they stronger than yours.
Yeah, he got all them. No, they ain't stronger than mine. I'm gonna advance mine.
Oh my god.
It's got a blicky.
Mine know how to shoot a Tech 9.
See the Machamp with 9mm, 4 of them. Machamp, seismic boom. Yeah, play with me.
Next time we see Jay, he gonna be next to a Nurse Joy drooling. What happened to Sleepy Jay? He tried to catch that damn Mewtwo. We told him not to do it. Now, I can see you trying that shit with Mew. I would try that shit with Mew because Mew ain't really. He trying to get away from you. Mewtwo, nah.
I'll be right back, y'all. I'm
I
on to the
feel like
bathroom.
you was just as nasty as he was.
Mew didn't hate humans. So I feel like you got a 50 chance with Mew. I'm not gonna try to battle him. I'm a damn sure throw a couple balls at him. Pause.
I guess you're right, but I can see why Mewtwo don't like humans. Be honest with you. Be honest about it. They treated him like Rocket off of Guardian of the Galaxy.
But that's what he was.
Test tube.
He was a science experiment.
Created this nigga in a test tube and made him do all types of shit.
But his real issue was Giovanni told him that they was partners.
Yep.
And Giovanni know damn well that
They weren't
he was a
partners.
tool.
He lied to him. That's the problem.
So
He lied to him. That was the issue. I wouldn't lie to him.
you a tool. No, I'm not. Back brace.
We're about to need a tool.
Right. You're gonna need a wheelchair, stretcher. I like how Sleepy J just thinks outside the box. But this box ain't something you can think outside of. Mewtwo is too real with this nigga. This nigga
Right.
said he is you in Pokemon form and 10 times stronger. Unless you got something rivaling that type of power, it's over. You might as well be like us and be happy that you're seeing them and live.
I guess, but I just feel like at some point we would agree with each other. He'd be like, you know what?
I
At
do
least
want to
he
kill
gets
humans.
it. You know what?
Jay gonna be like, we could kill humans together. I can see that working if he somehow allowed you to talk, and then in the end you convinced him that. But he gonna look at you like a pet. He not gonna look at you like an equal.
You're gonna be an Ash.
Nah, it's a different situation.
No.
Yes, because it's not some little rat that just.
As long as you can actually kill you, it's okay.
So you saying Pikachu couldn't shoot enough electricity through that nigga body to kill him?
But it wasn't a mutual agreement. You know what I'm saying? It would be a mutual agreement with Mew. It's not. Hey, Mewtwo, you go to Pokeball. I don't feel like it today. No, it's a mutual agreement. We both got the same goal.
To
We
kill
want to be
humans
the masters.
and kill humans.
With global control.
Look, I'm just saying, Jay might be Jadolf Hitler.
Right?
I'm just saying.
I already see it. I see
I
it.
don't see myself being Adolf Hitler.
Nah, you definitely a nigga. Now I agree with you. Obviously, Attack on Titans. No, if you ain't seen that episode, go check it out. But nigga, this one I can't stand. Just leave Mewtwo alone.
Right.
There's plenty of other ways.
Legendaries that you got less of a chance of dying.
Yes,
Ooh.
pick one that's not Mewtwo.
Jirachi, Mew, Keldeo.
Anyone that's not Mewtwo, nigga.
Yeah.
Well, okay, yeah, but you said like, but which one did you think you really gonna walk up on? And like, I watched Grudon murder niggas in the movie.
That's Groudon.
And I didn't say Groudon or Kyogre.
It's Kyogre.
Kyogre, yeah, them niggas stayed murdering.
You taking chances
niggas.
with Deoxys.
That's what that nigga like.
Alien.
He was an alien.
Taking chances
he
talking
like
to him.
Germ.
No, that's Zygarde.
It don't matter, nigga. Deoxys ain't finna snap you in half for no reason. He probably gonna fly up at you.
Right. Take your chances
And in
with
free
Lars.
form.
I just feel like, man, you just gotta do what you gotta do.
And that's what Mewtwo's gonna do. He's gonna do when he snaps you like a spoon.
Do what you gotta do.
Jay
Like,
gonna go out there. I'm going to catch him, guys. And then all you going
take my chances.
Nurse Officer Jenny Sirens going by. That's the direction Jay does.
We found out here today, Sleepy J got a secret death wish.
I was just saying.
He said tonight's gonna be.
You just gotta think about it. Like, really, what legendaries you going after that you not?
He just named
I just
some.
named 6 of them.
No, you not. I feel like they all going.
No,
I feel like
listen. If a Sharon killed me, I deserved it.
But what now?
That little hedgehog.
That's a legendary.
Yes.
That's a legendary.
Oh, wow. Oh, you talking about the little grass fairies?
Nigga. Mew's the original.
I feel like Mew. People ain't pissed Mew off. I feel like after a little.
What do you plan on being the?
No, I don't plan on pissing him off. But I'm pretty sure if I go out there and start throwing attacks at his ass, he's gonna get frustrated.
And he just gonna bounce on your ass.
Right. He's a Mew. Disappear. Teleport. Because you can't forget the nigga the nigga just disappearing.
Right. How you think he stayed an elusive legendary? This nigga be out. This nigga be right next to you 1 second and then gone the next. That's why they tried to clone his ass, because they couldn't catch him.
You know what? So that would be the selling ticket for Mewtwo right there. That's all I need. Hey, look, we going after Mew.
He did that already.
No, we gonna win this time.
That's what that whole island was about.
He didn't win. We gonna win. We gonna win this time.
What can you do that he couldn't do for himself?
Oh, I can assist. He throw the psychic ball. I'm throwing the net. It's not
because he couldn't just telepathically throw the net.
Right. Look, he can't telepathically throw 5 to 10 balls if he wanted to.
I'm that nigga. I'm Yajirobe. I'm the nigga in the bushes. You know what I'm saying?
We can't sense you.
You may not see me as a threat.
Let me ask you something. How many people you seen sneak up on you? None. That was a rhetorical. Nobody sneaks up on me. Nobody sneaks up on you, nigga. He sneaks up on everybody. Nobody sneaks up on you, nigga. You be doing laundry. You be right next to you. Don't even know it. You take your chances with Celebi or something. That's a bad.
I don't really know too many of the new legendaries.
Nigga, that's Gen 3.
Celebi's Gen 3.
Like I said, I don't know too many of the new legends.
That's not new, nigga. I don't know if Jay's supposed to be here for this one.
Celebi's not new, but she ain't that old.
Nigga, she's in
Nigga, Gen 3 is 1, 2, 3, wrong 10.
I was out by Gen 3. That's what I said.
Damn, Jay.
I ain't gonna lie to you. After a while, the Pokemon started to get a little ridiculous. When I seen the Pokemon with the ice cream cone, I was just thinking,
nigga, that was fucking 5 or 6.
Way past 11, bro.
Yeah,
and if you know who Jirachi is,
Jirachi. That's
Starhead. It's the wish Pokemon. It's the only Pokemon with a star.
Oh, yeah, I know who Jirachi is.
So you gotta know who Celebi is.
I know who Celebi is. She's the one, the moon witch.
All right, Sauce called. What is Sauce? No, what is Sauce called Celebi at first? Celebi.
Sauce probably called it celery. I thought it was food.
Nah, Jess is sleepy. He know. He don't know what he talking about. He's sleepy.
Nah, I just make talk. What I do?
Who's the best rival team? Who's the best rival team?
Hold on.
Nah, I would say it was teams that you actually take serious. I would say it was Magma and Aqua. Funniest, Team Skull. And probably the team that you take serious right after Aqua and Magma is Rocket. The core Rocket, not Jesse and James. The core Rocket was full of some serious ass niggas for real.
Butch.
What you think, Jay? What team take serious?
Yeah, who that?
Butch and what are they? They came after Jesse and James. Really, I can't take none of the Team Rocket serious.
The fuck?
Nah, I told you, Team Aqua and Magma is probably the only team you can really take serious. Right, Brody? Then we lost Bangs, but
someone picked up Blue Flame Eagle.
Yeah, who's your favorite pseudo legend? Jack.
Did not know the song.
Is Arcanine considered a pseudo legend though?
I don't
At the beginning, it was. That's what I'm saying. Jay was in and out of Pokemon.
It looked like he was more out than in.
Listen, it was back when they showed Articuno, Moltres, and Zapdos, and Arcanine was at the bottom of the
I
mural.
used to be the biggest fan of Garchomp, but that's because Garchomp was considered like the goat in Platinum, Diamond, Pearl. Then
Who said
I
Garchomp?
think I see. Blue Flame Eagle. Me. I did.
Oh shit, what up, Blue?
It turned into Salamence in the later gen games.
Bro, I did not even know Blue was here. Everybody, welcome Blue. Blue to the chat.
It's been a minute, huh?
It's definitely been a minute. I didn't even remember. I had to fix my
Who
notifications.
is this?
I didn't even realize he was in here.
I seen it when I joined. in.
I claimed it out. I was like, who's Blue Flame Eagle? Blue Flame Eagle.
I learned a thing or two from Naruto. Nah, I'm dead, but
Yo, Blue, so check this out. If you had a starter Pokemon, no legendaries, who would it be?
you say starter Pokemon?
Any starter that you wanted.
Oh, it's gotta be my go fucking Totodile. I'm bringing it back to the first game that got me into the series.
Starter out of the actual starters, though. That's a little cheap. Not gonna lie.
That was just purely nostalgia, but if I had to go non-starter Pokemon, it would be just Gengar, or I'd have to say.
I don't know how you starting with Gengar.
I don't
He
know
gonna
why.
jump in your shadows.
I don't know why I didn't think about that after I just said what I said. I should have said that. I could catch a Goomy.
I thought you were meaning like you had to pick out of the line starter.
Oh, no. We just meant any.
That's a different argument. No, I was gonna say because Axew seems pretty fucking good. So between Axew and Gengar, I'd have a hard decision.
So, hold on. Let me just catch Blue. What's going on here? Yeah, Blue. So, as you know, we started on a podcast where we talk about our frustration with certain animes. It's actually our 5th episode. So, everybody, welcome, Blue, to this episode. Basically, so I'm going to revisit the beginning of this real quick and just ask you, what frustrates you the most about Pokemon that you can remember, or anything that did frustrate you?
Pokemon has had a cliche about, as a concept anyway, that Ash was always 10 but never aged, and there's this theory that went around that he's never aged because he was dead. But then it's been proven later in the anime that he was not dead, and it's not some wet dream, but it's in fact just lazy writing.
See? He got the same gripe I got. Young nigga.
Look, but how lazy can you be for 13 years? Lazy is crazy.
That's terrible. That's
crazy.
That's the very first thing I said, man.
It's horrendous.
I just don't.
I could have only
guess-
understood it if he was like the kid that laid in his bed and went, nah, like I don't want to go get a Pokemon, but dreamt the entire journey through, and then he wakes up, and then all of a sudden, he doesn't have a single Pokemon, but he has the plushies of the Pokemon he got after each journey. Or something.
I mean, that would have been.
for all those years.
I don't know. No,
It would have made a lot
Following up
more
with that.
sense. It would have been more logic.
I don't want to
How
say
would you
that's
prefer-
cool.
How would he have been 13 for 10 years otherwise?
Right? No, trust me. This is what I would say. I don't like that he, one, the age thing, and then two, that it was just no character development. All the character development came through the Pokemon.
Nah, Pikachu is more main character energy than his own trainer.
That's because he survives every generation. That's never going anywhere. So listen, let's ask Blue. Hey, Blue, did you ever think in one generation, I don't know how far you watch Pokemon, right? But
I watched all the way up to the X and Y.
so check this out. Did you see that one picture or drawing of Ash where it looked like he had a mustache?
Him going through puberty. I've seen it once or twice.
See?
but
I told you.
We're going to clarify what he's talking about. He's talking about when they started drawing the little squiggly things underneath his eyes. That's what he's talking about.
Bro, but it's underneath his nose, though.
He's got a pretty big nose. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That shit's 2/3 of his face. How is his proportions like that? Did he get knocked out by Mike Tyson and then start getting Pokemon? Like,
That's probably how he stayed 13.
Ash has been in a coma for the past 13 years,
All right, we're back.
and this is all happening on Sword
Yeah,
Art.
right. And Rampage wanted a fucking piece of it, so they had to get a new main character.
Right.
Yes. So listen, Bangs, this is what I was asking you before. Get out there. Teams you take serious. I already said Magma Aqua.
They probably were the most serious, to be honest. It was definitely Magma and Aqua. They weren't playing. They were definitely on one. They came to completing their goal. The one with Cyrus, he was a gold. He'd get out there and do it
I would've
himself.
mentioned Cyrus.
I was hoping to get drilled early, but
So you agree on the teams, Blue?
no, there we
I
go.
definitely agree on Cyrus for sure. Cyrus and then the Magma Aqua.
I would say that the core Rocket though, outside of Jesse and James.
Them motherfuckers was not serious.
Yo,
They had
Giovanni.
two. They sent two motherfuckers. They wanted this Pikachu right so bad, but kept sending the two, three same goofy motherfuckers.
Outside of that though, Jesse and James were like ultimate green for dating.
But listen, that's not how I see it, right? Remember, Giovanni had his organization. The rest of his people ain't goofy like that. He kept sending them after Pikachu because he wouldn't trust Jesse and James with real shit. They kept,
What did they do? What did Team Rocket do?
so you gotta remember, there's other Team Rocket members, right? They're sitting up here, they're poaching from the Safari Zone. Giovanni had a secret laboratory where he created Mewtwo. They're bringing in money. If they was relying on Jesse and James, them niggas would be broke. It's not like Giovanni was rich. He was a crime organization.
So we giving them what? Giving them what? Is that what we're giving them?
I'm saying in
That
terms
was like
of,
it's a regular trainer could go steal from the Safari Zone.
but they not
Man, that's
though.
because they got morals.
And they stealing in droves. Team Rocket is making money. Giovanni ain't rocking them nice suits just because he working a 9 to 5. You ain't never seen Giovanni had a whole lab where he created Mewtwo. This nigga's getting serious money somewhere.
He could have just inherited it.
Let's see this.
I just want to know what feat that Team Rocket did that besides cloning Mewtwo. That was the only real that was big, that was even anything of relevance. Because again, anybody could go into the Safari goddamn Pokemon.
I'm about to look it up.
I'll give it to you. Mewtwo's that guy. Yes, he is. But I don't agree with
check this
Team
out.
Rocket.
Jesse and James, Team Rocket is a massive, ruthless criminal syndicate led by Giovanni, dedicated to stealing, exploiting, and selling Pokemon for profit to achieve world domination. They are known for high-level crimes, including conducting cruel scientific experiments like creating Mewtwo, poaching, and funding operations on the black market. The rest of these niggas get down. It's just Jesse and James that's the running joke.
They became a running joke.
So look,
What you
they ran
I
Slimco,
remember-
technology for Master Balls.
Running joke for 10-year-old kids is crazy.
But you gotta remember, I don't even think Giovanni was sending them after Pikachu. They were just going after Ash every time they ran into these motherfuckers.
Never
But
knew
they
who
felt
had
like-
a babysitter.
Nah, look, but Giovanni is responsible for the Master Ball.
Listen, I'll give him that.
Giovanni's organization ran Slipco. They developed the Master Ball so they could steal Pokemon.
You gotta remember, Giovanni was also that he was the Vermilion.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Team Rocket, outside of what's the name, I mean, it was like that.
Man, I give it to him. Mewtwo and the Master Ball. We ain't giving them nothing else. That's it. It's still Pokemon. I was like, I'm going Magma, niggas, and Cyrus. We each his own though.
Just saying, I gotta give it up where it's due. Man, they was a real crime syndicate. And Jesse and James just made them look bad.
They should have dropped them like a bad habit.
They should have. They gotta be related to somebody. They gotta be like they.
Right.
Not great.
All of me, all
Nah, fuck that shit. I don't know. Running a crime org with two members like that would be the biggest disappointment flop of all time. I don't know. A mafia in real life would have two idiots going to go babysit a 10-year-old.
But listen, who's worse, Jesse and James, or the entire Team Skull?
That's a hard one.
I'd rather have two
But
idiots
team-
than a
Skull
team
had
full of idiots.
My organization, but two idiots to basically checked in more than his parents. I don't know.
I don't even feel like Team Star was even really like bad people. It was just a bunch of misfits. That's it.
A bunch of edgy kids. I don't know.
It was just a bunch of misfits. That was it. and they just wore stripes and shit. I mean, they had one grown up. We're Team Skull.
I'm about to check it. Hold on. Let's look at this shit right here. All right, so Team Skull primary goal is not world domination, but rather causing chaos, stealing Pokemon, and acquiring money. So these was definitely more than misfits. These niggas was trying to be an organized crime association. They just all stupid. As a group of outcasts, so misfits, who failed the Alola Island challenge, they operate as a punk-style street gang. They still a gang.
But they ain't no business.
Hey, they tried to be. You heard what the goals
I'm
are.
putting Team Rocket above them for sure. They had the Master Ball at least.
That's because Giovanni
Mewtwo.
was trying to take over the world. That was this nigga's goal. This nigga wanted world domination. This is what I'm saying. Rocket wasn't like they wasn't no slouches. Why you think they was going after Mewtwo? If you want to take over the world, what's the best thing to do it? I can't catch Mew. This nigga was spending millions, if not billions of dollars trying to catch Mew. After a while, he said, fuck it. I'm gonna make my own. You gotta, a nigga gotta have some serious power to just be like, I'm making my own. Fuck it.
No, he just had a lot of money.
And power. Yeah, money is one
That's
thing.
like Bill Gates.
Yeah, but Bill Gates is not out here. You know what?
Yeah, he is.
I'm gonna leave that. Yeah, I'm not gonna say.
Yeah, I was like,
But-
time.
Whatever you say he ain't doing yet.
It's okay, man. It's all right. It's all right. Oh, Blue,
But
That's good.
when you gonna let America take over Canada?
Oh hell no. It'd have to be more than a vegetable. I'll say that. No, I ain't letting no Veggie Tales fucking take over a country. Hell no.
You like your prime minister?
Fuck no.
Right. You don't want a
But
little
if I
color.
choose a person with, if I choose a person with 2 legs or a vegetable with 2 legs, I'm choosing a person. I mean, my take some other way. I'm good.
that's right.
All right, I'll holler at you next presidential term. See how you feel there. We'll get somebody else in there.
I get someone better in here too.
I don't know. The way it's looking, we all about to be under a dictatorship. Every single one of us. Let me here. But yeah, man. Closing gripes. Starting with shit. Let's give it to our honorary host here. Blue. Shit final gripes on Pokemon, man.
I mean, for it's worth, some of the better games I personally felt with it that the creative story actually went
Almost
up
jumped
and
over it,
down.
man.
Remakes of the original story, for example, I mean, the Gold and Silver series, solid. Remakes on Black and White series, solid. Music, and then after Black and White, that music was not peak, but it was all right, I guess. And then in terms of story, I mean, named off Team Skull. So the most villainy that we've ever gotten is the fact that our mom let us go running and our dad has nowhere to be seen. Villainy seems kind of weak.
Right. What about you, Brody Banks?
I mean, since we brought it to the attention, that like the villains weren't really villaining in the anime. It was like just in general, like after like what game like Cyrus, that was Gen 4. I would say after Gen 4, then it was like everything else was just like. Well, I feel like I can't recall any other teams that were doing anything major.
Like I said, the only thing that was actually good about the games past Gen 4 was Pokemon Black and White with the soundtrack. Beyond that,
I mean, because the guys there, they were on I mean, they call what their goals were. But I know that they were going for domination and shit like that or something like that.
all I gotta say is the battle music in Black and White had no reason to go that hard.
Yeah, no, music was definitely, especially the last one where you're catching the legend. I'm catching the legend in the fight when he has the legendary.
Right.
Okay. And Jay, final gripes.
Give you a real master. It's actually out there catching Pokemon, not one trying to, get. I would have rather followed Gary in his adventures. It seems like it would have been a little bit more action packed.
Yeah. I think the anime would give him, but I definitely do not agree about that. I was like, because mostly it was just him. It wasn't like it was him and his people. It was him and his Pokemon.
He was being a Pokemon master like he would be. Grabbing all the beat up Pokemon or trying to, will them into their Pokeballs. I want you to come with me. We could be friends forever. No. I want strong Pokemon. You trying to.
You know what would be his Pokemon trainer? That nigga Paul.
That nigga
That's
who?
exactly who Jay would be as a Pokemon trainer. The one that I believe that beat up throughout Chimchar or some shit.
Oh yeah, nah,
This would be Jay.
that nigga would be a serial murderer.
Not a serial murder. Not a serial murder. I'm what I'm supposed to be. Like,
You sat here and said that you would agree to be a Mewtwo's pet, low key. This is because y'all. Yeah,
be the strongest there is. That's the point of it. I'm not to open up a charity, you know.
I mean, you could do like the end route from trying to make people test their Pokemon bonds and then snatch it from under them.
Yeah,
That work out fairly well.
Yeah, you gotta be real tough when coming at me. I'm fighting with my Pokemon. I'm like the master that was fighting with a Pokemon. Yeah, I'm like that. Like we out just scraping it up. You know,
what happens when y'all the only two left?
we win. I don't know.
We win.
My final gripes on Pokemon is Ash need to grow the. Well, you know what? I don't even have a gripe on that no more because I heard that Ash isn't even the main protagonist anymore. Congratulations for Pokemon taking 13 plus years to make something like that happen. And yeah, man, like I said, yo, appreciate y'all coming out this episode. Everybody that's live on Twitch watching, appreciate y'all. Everybody that's gonna tune into YouTube and watch this, make sure if you made it this far and you haven't done it yet, like, comment, let us know what you want to hear next. Because if not, we just gonna keep coming up with our own shit. But yeah, we love and support. Until then, you already know BSG is the team.
Down. What are we doing next? Are we doing like Bleach? What are we doing?
We can do. It was a lot of stuff that we could do. Sword Art Online. We could do Bleach. We could do.
Which is my favorite drink? No, yeah.
Cold Gear. I mean,
Watch that one. Yeah,
bro, you tripping because you and Lelouch agree with each other. You need to go watch that.
You got to get on that Invincible.
Yeah, you need on that too. So you know what?
Ooh, I see an Invincible. That's
We let y'all know. We're gonna discuss this amongst ourselves because we're not 100% sure. This is what we have meetings for. But we gonna get at y'all. You already know. We out.
down.
Hold it down.